It has 12 cameras in an arc.
There's a lot of background work, I know, to creating different models and getting them to work properly in a VR environment. So maybe if you can just step through a little bit of the process so people understand the scope of what's involved.
I'll use the fire service as an example. So we go down to Derby and we do a burn with Paul and the guys from there. And next door to the burn container, which was a metal container, we set up a photogrammetry rig. So the rig is a turntable that sits with a load of lights around it, and it has 12 cameras in an arc around the turntable. And then we turn the object and we take 300, 400, 500 photos of each object under good lighting conditions and try and de-light it so that there's no shadows. And then we bring that into software. The one that we've been using mainly is Capture in Reality and their software. Well, the company's RealityCapture. Or the other way around, I get confused. But their software is one we use. So we put those photos into the software. We align them first so it knows where all the positions were on the camera. And then we make a reconstruction of the data and it builds us a mesh. And then with the nice de-lit texture, we can lay that on top. And then we can take the model out of the photogrammetry software and into things like Maya or ZBrush to clean them up and re-topo them. Now, I know that RealityCapture's got a lot more features recently. So there's things that you can do in there. So we're looking at different ways to speed up that workflow, because you do have to quite often optimize the geometry so that when you're viewing it in VR, you're viewing it in its most optimized state. So we can basically have it dark or light, or there's lots of different maps that they apply to it to make it more optimized. So each of the burn containers might contain 70 to 150 items. So there's a lot of items to do.